G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So, I don't really ever remember recording a vlog while it's raining. Well, I would have, because I've been vlogging for like 2 years. We've been through 2 winters. But, today's video is a bit of a crazy one. You guys know I love gluing random bits of glass together to house water. Franken tank was the perfect example. Well, I've got a piece of a fish tank here that I'm going to turn into a blackworm culture. I've been talking to Blake's Aquatics, so shout out Blake's Aquatics. Basically, my hang-on side filter blackworm setup would be okay. If you go back like 3 videos, I talk about that. But basically, I'm thinking about trying to get the flower horns onto blackworms when they're younger. Now, I've got 2,000 flower horns at 2-3 centimeters. That's a lot of blackworms. So, here's basically saying treat them like fish. So we're going to build a fish tank for the blackworms. So the only thing is the fish tank is going to be a bit strange. Very, very strange. Very strange. Alright, let's get stuck into the video. Alright, so this is the tank we're using. You might remember this from when I cut a tank in half with an angle grinder. This is that tank. So this is a leftover piece. I'm pretty sure there's another leftover piece somewhere else. Or did I crack the other leftover piece? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can't find my Stanley knife, so I'm trying to use a pair of scissors. Oh, it's actually working. To cut the silicone. So these tanks used to have a side drop filter in them. I'm not a fan of side drop filters because they suck to clean. That's the simplest reason. They literally are the worst things to clean. You can't. I've got big ass hands, and you know what they say about big hands. No, I'm just joking. Well, sort of joking. So my plan is I'm just going to glue that straight on there. I've got heaps of these because I had there was a lot of side drop filters. Let me go find some more of them and I'll be back. Alright, so we got the glass. There's one huge flaw here, guys. Like, it's made of concrete. No, I'm just joking. That was a pretty shit play on words, wasn't it? That piece is dirty, so so the huge flaw is that it's raining. So this is all covered in water. And if you know anything about water, silicone does not stick to water. Alright, so we need to cut one of these. I'm not going to use that one, we'll use a brand new one. Why not? That one's got silicone and shit and leaves on it. Look, we've got a brand new one right here. Oh, I'm going to set you up on the tripod because I'm a professional vlogger. Alright guys, so if you're new here, this is how ghetto it gets when I have an idea. Some would class it as ADHD. I'm not really sure. I was never medically diagnosed with it, but according to TikTok, that's what I've got. So basically, I'm sitting that where I want it. And move that one out of the way. And then I've got a glass cutter. So, just check that the wheel's running freely. Alright, so I draw that line and then flip it over, bring it down here. I've actually taken the bracket off the back of this glass cover and I just use that back bit as a hammer Now, so we just need to find that line and just tap it. Very gentle. I don't tap it hard. So there, basically, it just snaps. This is brand new glass, so it's cutting a lot easier than second-hand glass. I don't know whether I want to cut it to height. I'm leaning towards yes, like we're here now. So I'll use my uncut piece to square off there. So I've got this sitting exactly square, and then I can use the, oh, you guys can't see. Sorry about that. So I used that piece and held it in position to get this piece square, and now is in line with that. The top's flush and in line with the, I don't know what you call it, the bottom of, well, it's going to be the bottom of the tank, and I can use that as a line for where I'm going to score it. Alright, so then we just knock it again. Now, this technique of cutting glass does not work every single time. So, if you buy glass, buy it cut to the right size. I only use this method if I'm using scrap glass. I can use this piece to get my height right. So same thing again, just I did it again, guys. Why didn't you tell me the camera wasn't pointing the right way? I'm not very good at this whole tripod thing, am I? Alright, so that line wasn't very straight. Lucky it's only a crappy little tank. Can't see the line. Oh, how long you guys been going for? 4 minutes. Where's the line? I think it's there. Look at that. That's 3 for 3, guys. Winning. Alright, we're ready to glue up. I might make a strap out of one of these. That didn't sound good. Alright, so I've just got a little strap to join the join in this join. That's not really English. The strap probably won't get put on until tomorrow. I might put it on today, screw it. It's going to need to be a lot of drying, but Alright guys, so I dried it off and I've got some acetone here. I was going to get the heat gun out, but acetone will be fine. Acetone will dissipate the water. I just got good old Sellies. It's just what I had laying around. I do prefer Bostik, but I've got nothing against the silicone. I know some people say it's shit, but the 8x2x3 that's right in front of me is glued together with this silicone, and it's like, what, a year old or something. You guys, the long-time subscribers, can attest to the durability of the silicone. So this isn't actually how I build fish tanks. Normally I put the fish tank together dry with toothpicks or matchsticks in between the tank, and then what I do is so that leaves like a 2mm gap between each panel, and I normally actually keep that 2mm gap. So even though this is the way we're doing this today, please don't use this method on a big tank. This is literally just a bit of a tank for a laugh / it's got a purpose. It's only going to be 10 inches deep, so there's going to be not much water pressure as well. And also a huge thing is it's going outside, it's not going inside. So that's one consideration you got to think of whenever you compare like your lounge room tank to me building something shonky. Alright, it's actually kind of funny because it's brand new glass, it looks fancy. I don't know what to put on there. I don't have any tape. Oh yes, I do. I've got electrical tape. Not really what you want for siliconing a tank, but it'll do. So basically, first up, I'm being careful not to get any silicone on my hands, and I'll clean up the silicone after I put it together. Part of me doesn't want to put the strap on it because it's going to look neat without it. I got silicone on my hands. Sorry if this is kind of a long video, guys. I thought I'd go for the live action video. I seem to get more of a response and you guys comment that you have fun when I do like less edited live action videos. I've got this upside down. I was cleaning the wrong edges, guys. I need to clean this edge here. What am I doing? I really don't suggest building a tank that's just come straight out of the rain either. Definitely a bad idea. Because remember, any moisture under this and it won't stick. I don't know what I should do, guys. Should I strap it? The strap's gonna make it look ugly. But I feel like I need to strap it. Yeah, we're gonna strap it. I want to put it inside, but so I'm gonna make it smaller. I can't put it inside. Unless I flip it over, which is an absolutely horrible idea. Alright guys, I decided to try and roll it because I want to strap it because I want this to be a one-day build. If I strap it, it's going to be tomorrow if I don't flip it. So, pray for me. You guys need a better angle, don't you? Alright, so pray. Alright. Step one, good. Oh no, there's waterfall in it. It should be alright though. Nah, I stuffed it, guys. I completely stuffed it. I didn't think of the water in the bottom. Start again. Alright guys, 45 minutes later. I cleaned it all. I re-glued it. I put the strap on first. And now I'm going to lift this on. Hopefully I don't stuff it up this time. Make sure I get all the dirt that's going to fall out of it out. I wouldn't mind a bit more light would be handy. Alright, I should have done it like that in the first place. Alright guys, it's done now. There's no point in crying over spilt milk. One advantage of being a YouTuber is I had the motivation to redo that because I wanted to make the video, and I could be a YouTuber that doesn't post my mistake, but I'm really banking on the fact that you guys have a laugh at my idiocy trying to flip this tank over, especially when I didn't even think of the fact of look here, look how many leaves were in the bottom of it. And I didn't clean them out. Like, they were sitting in it, and when I went to flip it, that's what fell into it. So, yeah. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. Anyway, I'm going to put the last little bit of... I'm going to put some more expanding foam on this. I had a chat to the members about... I had a chat to the members about why I went this route, and I didn't clad it. So... if you're interested in that, have a gander. I'm a little bit bummed out, can you tell guys? That broke my heart when that water poured down the front of it. It's glued up now. There's a 90% chance it will hold water. I cleaned it really well. I went through like 10 rags. But so basically, I've got a spot for it, so tomorrow I'll clean up the spot and get it up in its location, and then I've got to get some gravel for it, so I might just pinch some gravel out of the inside tank. It doesn't need to be heaps, only a layer on the bottom. But anyway guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.